The most common problems with feet?
Well, there are a number of quite common problems, and I guess bunions would have to be one of them. Now, that's related generally to an imbalance in the feet that we were talking about, and so the main joint of the big toe on either side can be shifted across, and so you get that sort of V shape at the front of the foot rather than the straight toes. Corns are another thing, and that's caused by a pressure area in the feet, quite often due to shoes that don't fit properly, or to an imbalance where a pressure point is put on the foot at one particular point, and those corns can be quite painful.
What about ingrown toenails, which I think just about everybody complains about at some stage in their life?
Everybody gets an ingrown toenail at some stage, and what it's usually caused by, it's not as if the toenail is actually grown bad, it's usually that it's been maintained incorrectly, and so toenails need to be cut directly across the top. And you know, if you see one of your kids picking at their toenails and sort of pulling it down into, you know, the side bit, where it either bleeds or where the toenail is forced into that sort of shape rather than straight across, then they're sitting ducks for ingrowing toenail problems, and they can become easily infected. So children in particular need to be instructed very early on how to cut their nails properly.
All right. You also have some pretty interesting facts and figures about feet in particular. I mean, what is constructed in the feet there and how they operate during the day?
Well, I think feet, as you say, are quite underestimated. They're a fairly amazing part of the body, and you know, to consider that most people take 5,000 to 8,000 steps a day, that the foot has 26 bones and something like 100 ligaments, and that our feet lose about a cup of moisture each day. If you think you have sweaty feet, well, you probably do. And there are 250,000 sweat glands in the feet themselves, feet alone.
So what are the basics that we should understand and do for our feet?
Well, I think the important thing is to recognise problems in children very young. If you think your baby's got twisted legs or their feet don't look straight, get them checked out by the doctor or a podiatrist. The doctor can refer to a podiatrist that they know. If your children are wearing the shoes out unevenly on one side or the other, if they're complaining about exercise, complaining of pain or getting growing pains, or if they just look like they're walking funny, if they stumble, then that should be fixed up. In adults, if you have any foot problems, they should be sorted out early rather than later. And indeed, I think maintaining ideal body weight is also very, very important, because putting extra weight through your feet, and when we run, we put something like 4 times our body weight through our feet. So, you know, runners are extremely important as well. Choose shoes correctly so that the shoes themselves don't cause problems, because shoes, it's not as if you can actually wear them in. They have to be comfortable the moment that you put them on your feet. Make sure the heels aren't too high, and that the shoes don't fit too tightly. So there are quite a lot. It sounds like quite a lot of things to think about. And one particular problem group are diabetics. If somebody has diabetes, they really should be regularly assessed for foot health and to get onto any problems very early.
Okay, Kerryn, thank you for that.
Thanks, Liz.
News and weather next, but first a reminder about our digital camera competition. We're giving one lucky viewer the chance to win a digital camera, a ProTech computer, Windows software and an NEC monitor.
And all you have to do is name the brand of digital camera that is seen on the Today Show.
And send your answer on the back of a self-addressed envelope to Digital Camera Competition, Post Office Box 929, Crow's Nest, New South Wales 2065.
But if you're going to enter, you better be very quick, because we'll be announcing the winner soon on Today.